Welcome back to Marlowe House Presents. I'm Andrew Marlowe.
You're so screwed. I'm Monica Marlowe.
I want to go home.
We have to escape first. Then we can go home. So here we are, standing in the middle of the hallway with stolen goods. And nothing happened. So we're going to go ahead and walk.
So...
Oh no. If we don't look at him, maybe he won't give us the intrusion.
If he gives it to you, you've got an XP. You could turn it down.
Do you not have any XP now? Oh my god, Scott doesn't have any XP!
You're out in the hallway first. So I will offer it to you.
Addict.
Well, I can't have you not having any.
Well, what you really can't have is neither one of you cannot have
Yeah.
any.
Well,
Yeah, because
that's
it would mean I have none as well. And then he would give us another intrusion, and then where would we be? We'd both have 1 XP.
At least you get XP for it.
Yeah. Yes.
So the kitchen doors bang open.
Okay.
And a pair of soldiers come in from the kitchen area, having secured it,
Okay.
and see you.
All right.
And promptly draw their weapons and say, "Freeze!"
I look at them.
They have crossbows, plate armor.
What do you mean freeze? We were sent down here to secure this area as well. Captain, whoever the captain was who was on the roster when we filled it out,
Okay.
Captain Johnson sent us down here.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a intellect roll to persuade them.
All right. So, well, I'm trained in local customs, and I
Okay.
have lies and trickery,
All right. So you
and
lower it by 2,
and I'm gonna spend 2 intellect,
lowering it by 4.
and I'm gonna re-roll that.
That's a good thing you got experience points just now.
And I rolled a 17.
Man, your dice are on
Well,
fire.
I did roll a 4 before that, so I mean, you know.
So he kind of like squints, narrows his eyes, looks at his companion, looks back at you. There's this long, tense pause.
Did you finish securing the kitchen or not?
Kitchen secure.
All right. Have you checked the staff bed or I'm assuming quarters. I mean, even though I know not everybody stays here, there's going to be some people who stay here.
Right.
Have you secured the staff quarters down here?
That's not part of our rotation.
Well, then go to your next assigned location.
And they're kind of like giving you this look. Go ahead and give me one more.
That's a 16 on the die. I'm going to go with.
Do you have intimidation?
No, but I have lies and trickery, and I have local customs. No, I don't have. Actually, no, I can just have breaking things. Can I look like I'm going to break things? I mean, I still have blood on my uniform. This is not good.
But at least it's a uniform.
It is a uniform. That's what I say. That's what I say. Those scoundrels hurt me. If you are done here, go to your next location.
And they like start moving along, and you can kind of see them talking to each other like, should we? Are you? And kind of conferring like, they got more insignia on there. Do they? I don't know. And they kind of go around the corner, discussing whether to believe you or not. but erring on the side of believing you, at least for the moment. You're not certain how long that's going to last.
Yeah, we run the other way. Even if it is not quite the right way, I will find us an alternate route to the...
Well, the kitchens were not a bad route, though. Part of why you came down
right.
this way.
I just don't want to have to go the same way they just went.
Right. So you go to the kitchens.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we go through the kitchens.
Okay.
And we make our way toward our ship. Where our elf has got it hopefully warmed up, and the seats will be warm when we get there.
Wait, did we buy that feature?
I think, well, not if if it's warmed up, it won't matter. The air will be nice and warm when we get in. The windows won't be fogged. We won't need to scrape it. It'll be really nice.
Excellent, excellent.
It's not like getting
I
in
guess
your
the
car
elf-
in the morning here.
I guess the elf counts as remote start.
Yeah.
So
Have our tunes queued up. We'll be in good shape.
So you make your way past those guards, and I will count that as one of your challenges.
Yay.
And you start making your way across towards the landing pad area, and you see as you approach it that it is in lockdown.
Of course it is. All right. I'm sure we had a plan for this.
We'll improvise. That's the plan.
That's always the plan.
Is it the entire dock is on lockdown?
Pretty much.
Let's...
Do they have any patrols going on?
Yeah, their patrols moving through.
Is the ship that we have picked out? We've picked out a patrol ship.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're going to pretend that we are going on patrol. That was like the whole
Well,
plan.
there aren't any of those ships on patrol. The entire docking bay area is locked down.
Oh, okay.
They're like
So even
foot
patrol
patrols.
ships are
Well, the patrol ships that were in the air are in the air.
right, but
Nobody else
nothing's
is
taking
gone.
off.
Yeah,
okay.
Nobody is taking off currently.
Okay, we need to find a terminal.
Oh, okay, I'm sure there's like one around here somewhere. Look, there's a terminal.
Give me an intellect roll to spot one of those.
Ah. Oh. 9 with trained in perception.
Sure.
Okay.
So there's one.
Look, there's one right there. Open your
Perfect.
eyes. Man, do I have to do all the things around here?
If we were using identify, I had the same roll. Just one higher. But not that it mattered.
We found one.
Rows of 3. So let's see if we can't clear our ship and the one that has been designated as the one that we identified as the one most likely to follow us. See if we can't clear both of them for takeoff,
Okay.
or just do like a mass clear.
Mass clear might be easier.
Yeah, I wouldn't call out any one particular ship. We would want to raise it for... the problem is that our ship is going to be the only ship that's going to take off.
Yeah.
So... And we're only going to have a minute to do it, if we're lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Okay. I don't bend for more intellect effort because it's important.
I know. I keep having that same problem.
It's a 14 on the die, lowered by 5. I don't know that I have anything else that would... Unless there's some kind
You're
of a...
successful.
Okay. Yay.
Yay.
So you go through and you start making adjustments. You start telling the AI in the crystal ball
Mm-hmm.
to start releasing, setting ships on, for allowing them to leave.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming you send out like a general order that things are no longer locked down,
Mm-hmm.
which should make it to the guard post.
Yep.
Can you tell them that the individuals have been found somewhere?
Individuals are in lockdown,
Or
closed in on the elevator outside the treasure room.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm sure they already actually know we're there, or that we were there, because it's not working. But yeah.
Yeah, but it works for people who aren't in on the know yet.
Yeah.
It won't
Yeah.
fool certain people, but it will fool some people.
So troops to converge on that area.
Yeah.
While they're all climbing the stairs, going hut 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 hut.
I love QuickTime Harch.
The little green army men.
I was actually thinking Blues Brothers, but
Oh,
okay.
that too.
I went History of the World Part 1.
I know.
It's
I know.
all the
I like
same.
how we all went. I like how we all went somewhere different, but
They were all appropriate.
But we kind of got to the same joke.
exactly.
And I feel bad for not thinking of the other two.
Anyway, I was just thinking they had to climb the stairs.
Right, which is, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
We make it to. We try to walk with purpose, but not looking like we are desperately racing to get to our ship.
okay. So you make it to the guard post, and one of them looks at you, looks down at the orders coming across his crystal terminal,
Mhm.
looks back at you. Shouldn't you be converging on the...
What do you mean? How do they get their orders?
Hmm?
How do they get their orders through here? I mean, obviously they don't carry radios or anything, right?
No. It's like, aren't you being dispatched to clear to converge on the treasure room elevator?
No, we're being dispatched to aid in perimeter. Aerial perimeter. God, I can't talk today.
Aerial perimeter, and he starts like scrolling through and starts talking to his AI and
Give them the designation for the. Give them the designation for the other ship.
Designation. Blah 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 blah.
oh, well we're not in lockdown anymore. Okay, move along.
Yeah.
And you arrive at your ship.
So if our friend I don't remember his name. So if Emerus is sitting there listening to the music with the big stuffed teddy bear, we got a problem.
No, he's not.
Good.
You board the ship, and he's looking all sweaty and nervous, and
I didn't know elves sweat.
I didn't think they did. I thought I had no idea.
it's like you've made it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, get out of my chair.
Absolutely. He gets up and moves out of your chair.
I get myself situated in the gunner's position because I imagine we're gonna need it.
Okay.
Or navigation. I don't know. This is a 3-man ship. Do we have navigation and gunner, or
Mhm.
is it all kind of okay? Well then,
Amherst, you and your magic divination stuff, get in the gunner See,
There you
I
go.
need you on navigation.
Yes.
You want to be on navigation?
I want to be on navigation.
Okay.
Assuming.
He could cast stuff that'll give him bonuses for
In
shooting.
theory,
if he
for
needs.
shooting.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we get around our bad rolls. Although I'm in bad shape over here. Could we take an hour break? No, I'm just kidding.
Can we rest for an hour
I
in the
need a
middle
nap.
in the middle of our fleeing?
I need a nap.
Baru? Did we go offline?
Did we? No, it says they booted our ship. Michael said no.
I saw that from Michael. My screen says Marlowe House went offline.
Did we? Uh-oh.
Michael, can you hear us? Speak to us, Michael.
I'm still showing us on.
Okay. Maybe it's just my screen.
I mean,
I'll know better in 6 minutes.
I'm showing.
I mean, he says they booted our ship, so I mean, I'm assuming Michael knows.
That was a little bit ago.
Yeah.
I'm still seeing a live screen.
Okay.
And we're
both,
moving.
Okay.
on both my phone and on
Yep.
Twitch.
He says yep.
All right.
All right. It's
Mine's
just
just being
you.
weird.
All right, so you just got wonky over there and
Yep.
freaked us all out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. It adds to the drama.
Oh no! We've gone offline.
Different kind of drama.
Yeah, that's a bad kind of thing. All right, so ship's already warmed up and ready to go, so we take off.
All right, ship's all ready to go, and fire up the engines, and
You know, we should have set it so that the other ships would go back into lockdown once we left.
too late. For
Well,
that.
I thought about it, but I honestly didn't think there would be a good way to
Yeah,
do
but
that.
that's part of why we gave them the designation for the other ship.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but when
So
this
it'll
ship
buy
leaves,
us a couple extra minutes.
yeah, but when this ship leaves, they're gonna know that this ship is left very, very quickly. But everybody's looking at the elevator, so it's gonna take a minute to catch up.
We've got a couple minutes.
Some people are.
Yeah. All right. Oh no! Why are you doing that?
So you get up into the air, and suddenly you start getting warning signs off of the aft portion of the ship.
I think they're following us.
And then it shudders once. And you can smell smoke.
Well, that was fast.
Right? Check the thing. Or is it a hit or a malfunction?
It's showing a malfunction of some sort.
Designation?
Fire.
Well.
This is the dumbest ship ever.
The AI is like, there are no other ships in the vicinity.
Are we able to...
No other AIs are responding. No other AIs in the vicinity.
Is there any way to send our astromech droid back there to fix it?
Amorous goes up towards the area and takes a look around. He's, oh my.
Oh no, it's the dragon.
He comes back, he's like, the Emperor's here.
What?
The Emperor.
Like your emperor?
Get mine. Yes. The Emperor to be.
Oh man.
All right. Well, we guess we best fly good, and we can't kill him.
You need to knock him off.
Was he on the ship?
Yeah.
How big is he?
He's kind of big.
Ugh. This is so much like work.
You know what? I'm about ready to tell him the truth, so he'll let us go.
He's not gonna let us go. He'll never believe us.
True.
You hear, like, claws scrabbling across the wood above you. and then there's another gout of flame that this one like rolls out over
I don't know.
the front.
You can be persuasive. I'll fly.
the front windows, just get blanketed in flames. It's like they treat these hulls for lightning strikes, so they're fire resistant, but not super fire resistant. We need to shake him off.
Okay, flip the bird.
I will flip it, and I will use the PA system to announce something to the effect of, I'm gonna deliberately squelch the thing so it doesn't sound right. In Draconic, the staff is mine, cousin.
Okay.
We got to shift blame appropriately here.
Oh my god. We've been the ones who stole the staff all along. And he's thought it's from his cousin. All because of this very moment. We should have just left the staff. And it would have been there. Oh my god, I hate my life.
Time travel's dumb.
It is dumb!
Spending efforts.
Okay.
I hate you.
What's that for?
Discovery that time travel's dumb.
Oh. 19.
Yay!
Well, at least they're not disappointing when the time comes.
Oh man, what?
Has he watched this game?
I have, but I mean, a couple of your rolls tonight have been like on point at just the right moments.
This die tonight has been like one half funny
It's
baby, the other half nasty diaper.
Oh my
You
lord.
did this.
You did this. So,
The scepter is mine, cousin.
You hear this, no, in Draconic, and
Mm.
another gout of flame as you turn the ship
Roll him.
and you roll the ship. Go ahead and
Where's my piloting? Where'd piloting go? There it is. Piloting intellect or speed?
let's call this speed.
I hate that you're making me spend this effort.
I know, I'm in bad shape.
There's that. So I'm going to spend 3 efforts trained in piloting. 18.
Oh,
So no fancy effects, but an 18.
Hey, an 18's an 18.
18's an 18. So you turn it and you hear claws scrabbling, and there's another gout of flame, and this one actually burns through a portion of the hull, and sets some of the cockpit area actually on fire. But through said hole, you can see the Dragon Emperor falling away from you. His wings, catch him mid fall, preventing him from tumbling to his death or deep into the planet. But he, redirects his pursuit. But he is not nearly as fast as your ship as you get your wings, your sails open, and start to move out along the ley lines and into the etheric
All right.
currents. And you can just hear this wail from behind you.
He's gonna be so mad at us. Oh well. We did what he paid us to do.
That's politics, I guess?
Not my problem.
Not for another 100 years.
It's gonna take us a day to get back. So we're at the end. We're at like the beginning of our last day, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How much time do we have?
18 hours.
didn't we do this later?
Well, because it's going to take us like 6 or 7 hours to fly back, or more. We're going to be pressing it to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
And now that the ship is damaged, it could take us almost that much time. I don't know. It didn't take us very much time in the big ship, but we're not in the big ship now.
This little one is not nearly as fast as the bigger one.
Yeah.
So, as you arrive at your rendezvous point, it is unfortunately not nearly as fast as the other ship.
All right. It's
And
been
you're-
an hour.
It's been more than an hour.
That's all that matters.
Taking them times.
So you're approaching your rendezvous point.
Okay.
There hasn't been any sign of pursuit. At least not that managed to get caught up enough. Things are going
Too well.
really well.
This can't be good.
Cold side, it's about to go sideways.
You think?
And as you come up on your rendezvous point, there is an enormous craft
Of
approaching from the
course.
other side.
Of course there is.
You can see a number of lightning cannons open and out. Your AI crackles to life, and in a draconic voice, you hear "Stand down."
Okay.
They do have the bigger guns.
Yeah, they do. We should have probably thought to swap out the ship, but oh well.
And then as you're kind of having this moment, 3 dragons take flight off the main deck.
Now where the heck were they hiding? That ship's not that big. No, just kidding.
It is enormous.
I know. Okay.
Emrys is like, if you can get us close enough to the exit point, we can go.
We can?
But we just have to avoid these guys. He's like, we're for 5 minutes or so?
Oh, well, I mean, sure. Just fly casually for 5 minutes. I mean, what's 5 minutes? We can stay alive for 5 minutes.
Right?
All right.
Emrys is kind of like, hell?
Well, I thought we had to be in the castle.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's saying we can get to an extraction point.
You
That's
can get to the castle, and you're closing on the castle when they kind of sail up. It's like if you can get close enough, I can get us to the ground.
Oh, okay. That sounds.
But I need about 5 minutes.
Oh.
Oh,
It's
this
gonna
is
take you 5
magic
minutes
stuff.
to cast the spell?
It's going to take me about 5 minutes to do the math required to cast the spell.
Okay, we can make it. 5
oh
minutes.
math. Yeah, I'm on your side. Man.
Okay, we got it. Well, it's math. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. So, I
Teleport
swapped
from, he says, he's like, teleport from a fixed location? Not so bad, as he's pulling out papers. Teleporting from a moving vehicle? Not so easy.
All right, so I swapped spots with him because we no longer need a navigator. We just need a pilot and a gunner.
And so he starts sitting down and he starts taking notes and scribbling.
Well, in the nav computer
Mhm.
will be more beneficial to him than it is me. Okay, let's try not to kill some dragons.
All right.
So
How big are the
The dragons?
dragons and the cannons and the
All right, so the ship with the cannons on it is enormous.
Right.
It is probably not very fast, but it is probably going to be nearly impossible to damage.
Right.
So all we have to do is get close enough to it that it's not going to be able to fire on us at any angle. So if we can fly underneath it and between close to the
you could
hull,
get really close.
If we flew really close to it, it wouldn't
Which will
be
be
able
hard.
to fire
Which will
on
be
us.
hard piloting, but it could be done. And at which point you only have to deal with the 3 dragons.
Yeah. You can do this. You replenished your intellect.
Kind of what I was thinking.
Okay, well then do this.
All right. Speed, huh?
Go ahead and roll initiative.
20!
Guess what I got?
A 1!
A 1. No, a 2.
A 16.
Oh, okay.
But wouldn't that have been funny?
A
I
2
got
would
a
have been
2
hilarious.
too! Only there was no 0 after it. And I would have had 2 bankrolled 20s today. This part of the session. All right. Okay, let's do this.
Okay.
All right.
So you're going to try to close in on the bottom of the ship, right?
Mhm.
And you're going to try to fire on one of the dragons.
Sure.
Is that what we're doing?
That seems about right. What I'm not. My goal
So
is
you guys
actually
can-
not
you
to
guys can
kill
go-
the dragons, but to just keep them.
Keep them at bay.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
Fire a warning shot across her nose. Said across her nose, not up it.
Don't drive like an idiot. I mean, what is across their nose until
Okay.
you turn?
So you guys win initiative.
Yay.
So why don't you guys go ahead and give me rolls for whatever it is that you're doing, and tell me what it is you're doing specifically.
Well,
I know what Scott's doing.
Right.
So, I don't really have anything for any kind of like ranged weaponry, so
So you're just gonna fire blind.
I'm just firing blind.
Okay.
But I don't know. You know, I mean, I still do have breaking things, but that is a might skill.
I'd let breaking things work here.
Okay, I mean, my goal is not really to kill the dragons, but if they can't use their
Yeah.
arms again, that's fine too.
Right.
Or wound their wings enough they're stuck with gliding instead of
Yeah, or something prevents them from being able to.
to maneuver well.
That's a 16, and I
Okay.
am trained in breaking things.
Okay. So you fire a shot.
Yarp. I have no idea what kind of damage this weapon does. It shoots.
It's a ship. It should be a big gun.
It is a pretty big gun.
Not as
Probably
big
enough
as
to-
those.
Probably enough to do some damage to a dragon, because I suspect that does happen. All right.
Okay. So it hits the dragon. The dragon's still up, but it is.
It's taking it personal.
It took that hit.
It's like, now it's on.
You're like, its eyes glow red briefly.
Hopefully when they fire their breath weapons at us, they'll do damage to this hull that we can't. Fly better.
3 effort, trained in piloting, and I have a 12 on the die.
Okay. So you close really close with the belly of the ship. I'm going to do one final intrusion on you for the night. That I can think of. So you come up really close underneath, and the entire ship jars. You get it so close that you actually scrape off a number of parts of the sails, so that they're kind of jammed in place currently. It's gonna make it a little bit harder to pilot, but you are really hard to target without inadvertently possibly targeting the other ship.
Well, that's good.
I'll take it.
That works.
So there's this.
Are we by chance at a spot where there's an opening in the ship?
Not yet. But if you want to try that next round,
What are you gonna do? We don't want to go in the ship.
Well, like if they think they shot us down,
We don't want to go in the ship.
it would potentially give us the 5 minutes he needs to do his calculations.
Oh.
And if they're chasing after the wreckage of this ship, thinking they're going to get the scepter back.
Okay. I just don't think that they're gonna fall for that because we have to fall past them. We're gonna fall away from the ship.
That's what the AI is for.
Okay.
so what you're thinking about is flying up, disembarking, and then dropping the ship.
Oh, I see what you're saying. We are actually going to leave the ship. The ship is actually going to fall to the planet.
Yup.
Okay. Okay.
That's a fantastic plan. It
Okay.
has got all sorts of horrible all over it. I love it.
It's like the kind of thing we would do. I understand now. All right.
What's the stupidest thing we could do right now?
Jump.
I've got it.
Jump. Yeah. That would have to be it. I can't think of a dumber thing we could possibly do. Okay, let's do this plan.
Okay. So you tell everybody to get ready. So I'm assuming this round, instead of firing, you are actually moving to a position where you can jump
Yeah,
off the ship.
I've got the elf.
And
I'm
kind of
gonna-
like grab him. He's like trying to grab the rest of his papers and his pen, and he's like, "Really? I'm in the middle of calculations." But he grabs all of his stuff and rushes back to the.
Come with us if you want to live.
Do you trust me?
He's definitely gonna die.
Do you trust me?
No, I don't.
He says, "No, but I don't seem to have much choice."
Because we about to burn the flying carpet.
Yeah.
So you all kind of like lunge. At least they do. You're still in the control seat. With a, they make sure your path is clear. At least Emrys thinks to make sure your path is clear.
I do take both bags at that point.
Okay.
I mean, I like you and all, and,
All right.
and I think you're gonna make it, but
That's less for me to carry. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So you grab the other bag.
Because
Yeah.
carrying sounds like work.
yes.
Glad you said that,
Why?
because that would have been funny.
If only half the scepter came back? Yeah, I know.
The other half is down somewhere around the big purple spot. I think.
Alright. We do this thing. So we jump.
All right. So you maneuver the ship into the other ship, and bring it close enough to some of the interior walls that there are ledges to jump to. Give me a pilot roll to make sure that we don't see how good this is.
We're gonna go with some effort again. Because I don't want to screw this up.
I appreciate that. Someone who's jumping.
So 5 effort, trained in piloting, 12 on the die.
Okay. So it is only a difficulty 3 to jump, where he
Oh.
brings you up.
Okay. I jump. I rolled a 20.
So you managed to jump with both bags.
I jump.
3.
I flip. I land. With 3 points.
She just
Three
she
superhero landing.
swings the bags and lets the momentum carry her.
I twirl in the air. I mean, this is great. I get a 10 from the Russian judges.
And they hate everybody.
I know, right? But not only that, I get the elf there safely. 'Cause that's really what that means.
Okay. Scott,
And nobody sees us do that.
your piloting check is pretty good. but in the few moments it takes you to run to the back, it is actually increasing your difficulty because of the falling motion of the ship. You need to make a difficulty 6.
Ah!
You have 3 XP. I think you've jumped from a moving vessel before.
Good. Would this fall under speed defense?
I will give you speed defense because you're going to have to kind of cover that distance and not. Yeah, I will give it to you.
Okay.
I'm feeling generous because
You don't want to hit the ship. I mean, he's trying to jump without hitting.
Right. I will be generous.
Excellent. I'm going to throw 2 more effort at that.
Okay.
So I just got to roll a diff 3. You betray me. We are done talking. We're not friends anymore. You.
Oh, man.
19.
Yay! Oh, my God.
All right. So, you take a leap out.
Tired.
you almost trip.
You come running up through the ship and you fall. You like land sprawled out in front of you before right before the drop, and you look down at this fall to infinity
And beyond.
in the clouds below you. You manage to pick yourself up and end up doing the jump from a half crouch, a standstill instead of getting that running start. And as you're sailing through the air, there's a moment where you're like, I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to make it. I'm not going to. And you land.
Yay.
And the whole thing, like the ship just tumbles away beneath you, out of sight. And you see all 3 dragons just descend on it.
Cool.
Fire, lightning, ice.
Wow.
They're all breathing something different.
These are some messy, scary dragons.
Right? I compose myself, look at Empress and go, math faster.
Right. And he starts scribbling down. It's like, okay, I've got it. And as he says that, you see this squad of troopers come up, and he starts doing his arcane stuff. He's already drawn out some stuff on the ground, just in time for you. He's doing like all this stuff. They raise their crossbows and they shoot. Give me speed defense rolls. All right, don't bother rolling. I'm going to take your XP a little differently.
Okay.
So, both of them should have landed square in you.
Uh-huh.
But since you both blew XP, we're going to do it this way. They enter you, and they should have, like, pierced your hearts.
Uh-huh.
But you fade out of existence just as the arrow pierces you.
Somebody just flew through me!
And you reappear with a popping sound. And there's no quarrel in your chest. It's just the 3 of you standing in the courtyard of the castle.
Oh, thank God.
Cool. Costume change.
Run. No, we just need to get... We're getting close to the time.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to get to the room.
Let's get to the room.
All right.
You know what? We don't even have to go to the room. Let's go to our cell. We know nobody's in there.
Wasn't that the room?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's the room we're going to.
Oh, I thought we got sent out in the audience room.
It was the audience room. That is where you're going. Why are you going to go to your cell?
You said that if we snap back and there are people there and we merge, it's like fatal and stuff.
Yeah, but that's why they want us to go back to the audience chamber, because it'll be empty too. We're gonna go back to like the
if
time
we can't make it there, let's make the cell our second.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Because we know our
there won't
cell
be
is
anyone
empty.
there. Yeah, that's fine. Well,
Okay.
it better be empty. But I think the audience chamber, we should be able to make it there. It's not going to be that far.
Nope. You can make it to the audience chamber. And there's like nobody here.
Well, that's because they're all out looking for our ship. Nobody expected us to jump.
There are a handful of people in the vicinity, but none of them are like major like soldiers or anything looking for you. As you're running, Emrys is like, that was the now Emperor's flagship.
So he's probably on that.
Probably.
Well,
I think we're. I gotta stop.
No, we don't have time for you to stop.
Don't stroke out on us, Elf.
We don't have time for you to stop.
So he keeps running.
Well,
But
we
he's
slow
clearly
down a
unable-
little.
yeah.
We slow down a little, but
And so you arrive back in the audience chamber just about the exact moment that everything snaps. And you arrive sprawled on the ground in the audience chamber.
I have balancing. I rolled a 16.
I was gonna say there's
I
a
don't
certain amount of
scroll.
irony about you saying I have balancing and then almost losing your die off the
It
table.
never hit the floor.
I'll give you that.
I didn't have to move. My eye-hand coordination is amazing. I caught that thing 3 times and re-rolled it. I got a 16, and I am trained in balance and skilled in balance. Trained in balancing. I don't sprawl.
All right, so you stay standing. The elf sprawls
That's perfect.
and possibly Zotch.
I have no shame.
We know.
So Olara barely keeps her feet.
I'm face down on the ground going, I don't want to do that ride again.
And your elf companion hurls.
Yeah, I don't do that either.
I have more dignity than that.
Yes.
The doors open,
Uh-huh.
and the Emperor walks through.
All right. I bow because that is the appropriate thing to do, even though at this point
Did you get it before my cousin?
yes. We did.
Hang on, we have to reassemble it.
He looks at you like, reassemble?
It comes apart.
Yeah, it wasn't going to fit otherwise. We put it together. You didn't know it came apart?
I didn't know you would desecrate it in such a way.
Well, why wouldn't it wouldn't come apart if it's not
almost it's almost as big as we are.
we would have a hard time carrying it otherwise. I mean, this is like caber tossing.
Reassemble it and offer it up.
He takes it from you. There is a flash of light
Okay.
as he takes it. None shall question my authority. Very good.
All right. So we get to live.
Permission to sit?
You may sit.
Oh. I don't want to do that again.
Me neither. That was challenging. Oh, my babies.
With that, there is a fluttering of wings, and in charge,
Baby dragon.
baby dragons.
They missed us. I don't know how long have we been gone on this side.
Minutes.
But they also had to wait behind while we were in the gladiatorial arena.
Oh, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Very stinky tongues licking your faces.
You smell like dead mouse.
We're like dead pig.
You smell like dead animal.
You smell like dead minotaur.
Dead minotaur.
Beth.
Yep. All right. So, are we given lands and property and taken care of for the rest of our lives? And
At the very least, are we free to go?
You are free to go.
Yay!
You are given a brand new ship
Yay!
and told, keep your noses clean. We'll ignore past behavior, but future transgressions not so much.
But what if I
And
wanted
don't-
more, sir?
It just
Don't
doesn't follow.
Don't endanger the princes.
Okay. Oh wait, they're gonna let us take them with us?
Mm-hmm.
They're imprinted.
I know. I can't believe they're not gonna make us stay here.
We will be keeping an eye on you.
I hope they give us somewhere to live and a food salary, because I can't afford to feed these four.
They are willing to do some dispensation for that, but you will be responsible for them. And they're giving you. They'll also assign you basically a steward.
I have an elf already in mind.
Who? Just making sure. Actually, that's exactly who they were assigning.
I feel bad for him. Only a little. All right.
So they assign. They
He
assign
gets to
you
babysit
Emrys.
while mom and dad go make the money.
So you guys mount up, fly out.
Yep.
You've got a brand new ship. What are you naming it?
We are naming it the Bedlam.
The Bedlam. I knew you had one planned because you were going to use it earlier.
Side trip.
Side trip.
I owe somebody a drink.
Who do you owe a drink?
Mads.
Oh. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. We got to go take care of that.
All right.
We did tell her 100 years.
Yep, we do that.
All right. So you head up to go have your drink with Mads, and on your way there,
Uh-huh.
a very large ship, reminiscent of the one that you stopped earlier, that flagship,
Uh-huh.
bearing different sigils. The cousins' sigils
Uh-huh.
hails you.
Okay. We respond.
In Draconic, you hear, "I have been waiting a long time. You are the ones. I understand. You are the ones who besmirched my name." Roll credits.
Oh look, he survived in this version.
That's the cousin.
Yeah,
Yeah, the cousin.
because in the original he died.
In theory.
I want to know how he knew it was us. Nobody knew who we were.
Eh, maybe there's other things going on.
I don't know. All right. Well, that was the end of
Scoundrels of a Stranger's Sky. I've been your GM, Andrew Marlowe.
I'm Monica Marlowe.
I survived. Maybe.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.